That's the perfect man right there. And that smile. Oh. Hey everybody, and welcome back to the Hunter Loves Voiceplay podcast. We are going to be diving into Golden Hour by Juke, is however you say it. It's Juke, Juke, or Jake. I don't even know how to say the original name of the artist. Or Jivke. I don't know. Okay, let me start over. Hey everybody, and welcome back to the Hunter Loves Voiceplay podcast. We are going to be diving into their cover of Golden Hour featuring Anthony G. That's what I'm calling him. Yeah, let's get into it. I'm still caffeinating right now, so if I feel kind of like sluggish, then that's why the caffeine hasn't worked yet, so. And happy Canada Day, everybody. This is probably when this has been recorded, not when this has been released, but happy Canada Day. And happy Independence Day, because that's coming up soon as well. So, yeah, there's that too. Okay, so Golden Hour. So, there was two things that went on with this video. There was actually two different types. One that was just released to patrons, and then one that was released to the general public. And the way that the second one turned out was way better idea than the first one. Kind of watching it, like the first video, it was like, yeah, it had charm, but it was like, 4 heads in a room that looks like a church thing. Alright. It's like, I don't really get the reason behind that, but anyway, the concept was great, but it just needed a little bit more tweaking, I think. I mean, it was good, but it was like, you need something else there. So Lane stripped it down, and he was like, okay. He's like, we're gonna reshoot this. And they have a very special lady in this video, and she goes by the name of Kathy Castellucci, also known as Jeff's wife. And a very important moment that happened that day, and I will never forget it. March 17th, 2023, Kathy herself followed me on Instagram, premiere day of that video. And I was freaking out the whole entire day. Like, I was like, oh my god, like, just thank you. And ever since then, she's, liked some of my comments that I put on her post. If I'm teasing her husband jokingly, she'll like a couple of those. And thank you, Kathy. I mean, I appreciate it. Like, she just went ahead, well, because she had revamped her Instagram profile, because she had her profile page private for a very, very long time. And then she finally felt she was ready to spread her wings and open it up to the public. So yeah, that was super nice of her to take that leap. So we appreciate that, because going through her Instagram, you're like, oh my god, everything is just so cute. Seeing William from when he was a baby to when he's 6, it's like so cute, so cute. So yeah, March 17th, St. Patrick's Day. It has a completely different new meaning for me now, so I'm super happy about that. So into the video here. So they got a new concept, and they made it toy shop, and it was hilarious because they just, like, the general question Voiceplay asked us was that it was like, how do you say Voiceplay in German? And everybody gave the answer, and everybody was like, well, it's Stimmenspiel. And I'm like, what? And it's like, so you look at that, and there was a reason for why they asked that question, is because it was like, it's used in the video. So we get into the video, and all you hear is birds. The first couple seconds, all you hear is birds, and you get a close-up of Stimmenspiel, established 1999. So it translates to Voiceplay, established 1999, which I found was super, super, super fun. And I think a lot of the items from that shoot got auctioned off. And oh my god, the notebook. Oh. The final amount of money that thing sold for was absolutely ridiculous. Like, I didn't think that a notebook with hand-drawn things from Tony Joaquim would go so frickin' crazy. And it went immensely high. But, you know, it was all for a good cause. So, you know, good on you guys, and good for whoever won that. I can't remember who it was. I know that we had discussed it, but I can't remember who it was. But yeah, super, super good for charity events that are working that way too. So, and that's another thing about Kathy. She's good for setting up that charity type of stuff. How many times have I said into the video now? So yeah, we're into Steam and Spiel. Yeah, the sign went for auction. I think it was like the sign, the notebook, Kathy's apron. A good friend of mine got Kathy's apron and toolkit, so you know that's super fun. So yeah, I'm like, yay, people are getting things. I'm so happy. So this one, I was not familiar with the song at first. A lot of the songs that Voiceplay do, I'm either very familiar with them, or I have to go back and, you know, re-familiarize myself with them, or I just have never heard of them at all. So, and I try to hold off, because I don't want to walk into a Voiceplay arrangement with this, pre-concept in my head of wondering of like, okay, like what is this one going to be, and how is it going to go, and how is it going to differ from the original? So I try to wait until I go back to the original if I'm not familiar with it, and then I'm like, oh, okay, this is what's different here, this is what difference here, or oh my god, what is that doing there? And it's just amazing. So we're in Steam and Spiel, we're in the toy shop, Kathy comes into the frame, and then you hear this dun 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 dun, and it's just the best thing. It just sounds like they said, they're just like, doesn't it sound like a text tone, or like a just an email tone or something? And I'm like, that is awesome. Like those first opening bars are just like, I love it. I'm like, oh, that's just so funny. And Anthony is like, he shines in this one. Shines, because, you know, the lyrics in this one talks about shine. He's got glitter for skin, that boy. But no, seriously, he is, and that's another thing that I love about Voiceplay. If I haven't said it before, they're always up to showcasing their collaborator and just kind of putting like the main focus on the collaborator, unless if it's an arrangement that deals with like additional planning, or if it just has to deal with like additional kind of like leads on it, and they always do that just so perfectly. So it's toy shop. Kathy has 4 heads on a table. So we have Lane, Caesar, Anthony, Ellie, Jeff. So they're all sitting on this table, and they're just singing Golden Hour. And oh my god, the arrangement. Lane did an amazing and beautiful arrangement of this one. Oh man, there's no shortage of anything in this one. Like, he just always put Anthony at the forefront of the whole thing. And Anthony's voice, oh, if you haven't seen him on TikTok, you're missing out, because damn, the boy can sing. And he, oh my god, he runs and riffs all over the place. I've said this before, but he is just running and riffing like crazy. Coffee is life. Yeah, so, but this one, like, Anthony he's just a powerhouse. He keeps very close to the arrangement, but also there's just like a lot that goes on in this one, for sure. And, you know, cause it's like, we were just 2 lovers, sitting in the car, listening to Blonde, and it's just, like, it carries on so well. Like, Anthony is just at the forefront. That's all I can say. Anthony is just the superstar of this one. Like, you just have to watch it in order to appreciate Anthony's performance. There's some interesting aspects of it too, and like even the editing. It's like, oh my god, I didn't expect the whole cuckoo and the whole eye thing. It's like, Lane, what are you doing? But, you know, that's from the mindset of Lane Stein. Like, he's gonna be cuckoo, you know, no matter what he does, he's gonna be cuckoo. So what is, like, one of my favorite parts in this one? Like, Anthony just blows me away. Like, it's like I haven't taken the time to focus on anybody else. It's just Anthony is just, he gets all my focus. And that's kind of the one thing that you want. I would have to say the bridge is one of my favorites because Jeff wrote the bridge. He wrote a new bridge in this one. Yeah, I can't remember where he said he had got it from. He got it from from a different song originally, and then he just kind of added his own little thing to it. Because like he took the words of, he kind of took lyrics and then just kind of shuffled them around a bit and had fun with it. So it's just like, oh my god, how does it go? Have you ever really know how you built all these tiny worlds here in my heart? Can you ever really know how you built all these tiny worlds here in my heart? And it's like, that's just beautiful. And inside this white noise, your luminous shines like a star. And it's like, that's so pretty. It's just, I don't know why. Like, it's just, he did so well with the bridge. And everybody's delivery on it, like, everybody has a showcase of, like, high notes, low notes, you know, just percussion, everything. Oh, and I can say, I think one of my favorite moments in this one is just, like, when they're at quietly, you are saving me, so don't fade away. And, like, Anthony is just in there, and it's like, God, it's like, this is like a love song to my soul, you know? Like, it's like, he just gives me the shivers, and I love it so much. Like, his vibrato and his overall put out of his vocals are just muy bueno. They're just beautiful. And there's no shortage of bass in that one either, because Jeff just does the whole raspy, bassy thing, and it's like, oh god. And then it's like, into the darkness of night, and everybody's like, I don't need no light. I don't need no light. Don't need no light to see. And then it's like, you know, you go up, and then you hit this gorgeous, gorgeous chord on Shine. And it's just, it is like luminant. And you just look at it, and it's just like, whew, you know, like just kind of that feeling. Like, it's like, just kind of in that movie where you go into like that transition of like darkness to light. And sure enough, it's like, that's just how it is with this. Then there's Anthony in the rafters. He hits you with all of these beautiful high notes. And it's just like, oh my goodness. And meanwhile, Kathy's in the background, and she's like, you know, going through the notebook, being like, what makes the perfect man? What makes the perfect man? And she's like sewing the shirt, you know, puts it on the mannequin, make sure that it fits, and then she's putting on the vest to make sure that it looks nice. Oh, Anthony. Whew. I'm watching the video right now just to, oh yeah, and when he just like goes, he's like, because like he just says, he's like, it's your golden night, and he just carries it forever. And it just, like it almost feels like ethereal, rather. Sorry. It just has that feel to it that it's just like, he could just, like, it's like he's singing into the heavens. And it's just like, dude, come on now. Wait, what was with the percussion right there? That was odd. I mean, normally I pick up on a lot of Lane's percussion the first go around, but this one I just picked up on something, and it's like, what? But then also mixed with Jeff's bass, it confuses me, because it's like, I'm like, who's what? So, and then there's Kathy. Oh yeah, she's like hugging onto the mannequin, because she's like, I know exactly which head I'm going to choose for this. And then the next shot, we see that there's no Jeff head. It goes missing. And we're like, well, where the hell did it go? Then we're like, oh, it's being put onto the body. That's also like a beautiful ending moment in this thing too. Like I'm gonna get to like the actual moment of the video, but just the arrangement too. It's like just like this. It's just like so, just beautifully set. Like it's just so melodic, and so it's like, yeah, no Jeff head, and then we go back into like the bing ba bing bing bing, kind of like we did at the beginning, but it's a lot different that way. And so there's close up of Kathy. She moves and she's put Jeff head onto the mannequin that she was working on. And then he kind of like wakes up and is like, hey, I have a body. I have hands. I'm alive. What? And I just have to give Jeff credit for acting right here, because it's like, it can't necessarily be easy to be like, quote unquote, dead and then be brought to life and then kind of be like, oh, this is my life now. Like I am this model. I am this man. And then Kathy's like just smiling at him because she's so happy. Extends her hand. He takes hers and smiles at her and she waves. And it's just that whole, I like cried the first time I watched it because I'm like, God damn it, you guys, you can't do this to me. It's too cute. Oh my God. And then it's like the same day Kathy follows me on Instagram, which made me cry more. So it's like, I was a wreck. Beautiful arrangement, beautiful video. You know, gotta love having Kathy come into this and just kind of have some fun with it. Toymaker Kathy, yes. Additional music and lyrics, Jeff Castellucci. Featuring Anthony Gargulia. How is this even possible? I love that. Yes, how is it even possible? Oh, Javiki, that's what it is. It's JVKE is the original artist. So, yeah. Super, super good. I need to give that one more love because it's, well, I mean, I listened to it on repeat. Just the first time when it came out because I was like, oh my God, this is so nice. And then, you know, I go back to the original and I'm like, well, what comparison can I make with these? But I'm like, nope. Voiceplay wins every single time. And now that I listen to the original, I'm just like, oh my God, it's in there. I immediately go to Voiceplay right away. So it's super, super fun. I mean, I can't gush enough about Kathy being in this one because, you know, she's just a super awesome lady. Was a good idea to bring her back in, have her be Toymaker because she's just adorable in this one. Like, her character is just so adorable. And, you know, Kathy is adorable, I think. So, yeah, I think that was kind of surprising because we just thought that we were going to be going with, like, this initial concept, like the first one, and then they pulled the 180 on us and was like, nope, we're not going to do that. You're going to get a completely different video, and, like, same arrangement, just different video. So, yeah, that was pretty sweet. So it's like, what does make the perfect man? And Kathy already has one. But just wait. Just wait for the newest video of them that's coming out. I can't get over that line. Jeff. Curses. You'll see what I mean once the new one comes out. I can't give much away because it's not out yet, but Anthony is just so amazing in this one. Like, he just blows me away every single time. Like, it's like if you needed a reason to wake up in the morning, just listen to Anthony. And I've been checking out some of his stuff on his Instagram reels, and he's been singing with, like, other artists, like Jonathan Tilkin and Sam Ryder. And it's like, oh my God. Like, it's just, dude can sing forever. He's just a powerhouse of a singer. I absolutely love it so much. So much. And, you know, I'm glad because this was the first collaboration that they had with Anthony. This was the first one. And everybody was like, yes, because back in the days of Just Sing, they were like, we need to get together with him. But then, you know, we had COVID, so everything went to shit as far as that goes. So it was like, collaborations, nope, not really going to be happening in this place and time. And Anthony was more than happy to make a very long flight from California to Florida to be with those guys. Definitely check out Anthony. I'm going to put a couple of his links in the description here once I'm done with this. Okay, so I'm going to wrap this one up. So thank you so much for listening, subscribing, leaving a comment. You guys are always the best. You guys are what makes these videos possible and what keeps me talking into a microphone and, you know, trying not to cough myself to death. So, you know, if I was ever to open up a Patreon page, one of the perks would be you get to buy me cough drops. Thanks so much for listening, guys, and I will see you in the next one. Take care.